Okay. So just find yourself in a nice, comfortable seated position. Again, if you've got something to wedge under your bum, please feel free to pop a rolled up blanket, a cushion, or if you've got a block. We want to try and keep our hips quite elevated from our knees. So just finding a nice comfortable position. If you're happy to sit, you can kneel, you can put something between your legs, you can sit with your legs out. Just find yourself in a nice comfortable seat. And then we're going to take a nice big deep breath in through the nose, raising our shoulders, and exhale out through our mouth. And again. One more time. So the hand mudra that we're going to do today is called Bu. So we are holding onto our baby finger and our ring finger. So we're pointing our other two fingers in a kind of V shape downwards on our knees. So just relaxing the hands in this position, relaxing the shoulders. This mudra is really good for stability and grounding. So it's really nice to have this in the time that we are at the moment, current situation that we find ourselves in. So just relaxing the shoulders, letting the arms hang heavy, letting the hands relax in this position, and just closing your eyes or lowering your gaze. And just taking a few breaths just to arrive in the space. Just to notice how you feel. Notice how your body feels. And then as you start to bring your focus into your breath, focusing on your intention or your angel card that was chosen for you this evening. Just repeating that intention in your mind, focusing on any intention that you have for your practice. Breathing in that energy, and as you allow that energy into your body, imagine you're breathing in the ocean. Breathing in that cool white light. And then as you exhale out through your mouth, activating the back of your throat, imagine the waves of the ocean receding back down the shore. Exhaling all the tension, all the stress, anything that you don't need for your practice this evening, just let it go. Just know that anything that you do need will come back to you. Just allowing that breath to be a little bit more conscious, not holding at the top or the bottom, just let it flow in through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice big breaths filling up your belly, filling up your ribs, creating space at this time through your pregnancy. Allowing your body to fill up like a balloon. Exhale away all of the tension. Getting rid of everything you don't need, just releasing. Inhaling. Let's do a few more breaths here. Just focusing on your breath, focusing on your intention. The belly is soft, your eyes are soft, your jaw is relaxed. Everything is soft, everything is effortless. One more breath here. And then slowly lowering your head, chin to your chest, just releasing your hands, bringing the hands to prayer. Keep the fingers engaged, so your thumbs touching your breastbone, feeling that connection between your palms, your intention, your heart center. Allow your breath to find its own natural pace. Just having a moment with your heart, sending yourself some love. Then releasing your hands back into your lap. We're going to inhale, rolling the left ear to the left shoulder. Exhale, back down, chin to chest. Over to the other side with your inhale. And release back down, chin to chest. Really working through your movements. And feeling that stretch down the side of your neck, across your upper back and over to the other side. And this next stretch, bring your left hand onto the right side of your head and pull gently, applying that pressure, pulling away with your right hand. And releasing down to center. Over to the other side, just applying that pressure, releasing that tension. One more on each side. Releasing the head. Inhale the arms up. And then just leaning forward with your arms. Allow your sitting bones just to still be in contact with whatever they're on the floor with. Just allow your fingertips to touch the ground in front of you, keeping the shoulders externally rotated, lifting through the crown of your head. And just breathe. You should feel that stretch all the way from your shoulders, all the way down your side body and down into your sitting bones. You're lifting. Still feeling heavy. Keep breathing. Next breath, walk the hands forward a little bit more. You still want to be lifting up over your bum. You're not crushing. Your spine is nice and straight. Slowly walk the hands back. Bring the hands onto the knees, and we're going to lift the chin, open the chest, rocking your pelvis into your seated cat-cows, and then exhaling. And again, really filling up the belly on the inhale, then exhale. Drawing everything under, releasing your pelvic floor. And again, belly is soft, drawing up your pelvic floor, and on the exhale, you release. And again. Really working through your breath. Final exhale. And then release. Bringing the body, the chest to the left, forward and round. We're just going to make some seated circles. So trying to keep the seated area quite still. Just work in those circles for as much or as little space you have. Pause the movement and in the opposite direction. Tucking that pelvis under. Releasing your pelvic floor. Keeping the jaw soft, the shoulders soft. Final breath. And then release back to center. Let's inhale the arms up and bring them down to prayer as you exhale. And again. One more breath. Inhale the arms up. Turn in the palms as you twist the left. Exhale the palms down. Inhale the arms up. Back to center. Twisting in the opposite direction. Hands down. Inhale. Twisting. Remember, the belly is soft. Keeping those fingers active so you're still working through your arms, lifting your side bodies, stretching, creating space all the way from your ribs down to your belly. One more breath. And release the hands. Plant the left hand down. Inhale the right arm up. And as you lean, really focus on stretching out this side of your body, allowing your head to relax. You can turn it forward, you can turn it down towards the ground, you can look up. As long as you're not straining. Inhale, release, and over to the other side. Keep breathing. Just finding and working what works best for you. Inhale, over to the other side. We're not going to wait here. We're just going to inhale, release, over to the other side. Now we're going to stay on the next side, left-hand side for a breath. Inhale, release. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, release, keep it flowing. One pulse, over to the other side. And then release the arms back down. So bringing the legs out in front of you. Again, making sure that you are keeping your legs active. So you're creating that strength throughout your legs by keeping the toes pointed up to the ceiling. Inhaling the arms up. And we're just going to interlace the fingers. Just make some nice circles here. Make those circles as big or as small as you like. Just being mindful of lifting up, not leaning back too much. Keep the toes active. Keep breathing. Belly is soft. Jaw is nice and soft. One more in this direction. One more breath. And then release the arms. Bring the hands behind you, just holding onto your elbows. Just lifting the chin. What this does is opens your chest. Helps to release that tension in your upper back. Just breathe, keep the toes active up to the ceiling. One more breath here. Release the arms, hug your body, tucking your pelvis under slightly. Opening up the chest again, interlacing the fingers this time behind you so you're pulling away. If you've got particularly tight shoulders, this is a bit tricky, but keep pushing, squeezing, rolling those shoulders. Opening the chest, lifting the heart. Releasing the hands and then hugging in the opposite direction. And then releasing the hands. Bring your legs together. So helping your legs, that's another really good thing, like we were saying about sleeping. If you happen to drive anywhere, not that, you know, if you happen to drive to the supermarket, for example, you know, or on and off a chair, off the sofa, just trying to help yourself as you move is a really, really good thing to remember as well. So we're just going to roll over onto our hands and knees. And we're just going to sit in a nice, comfortable position. If you want something under your bum, feel free to pop something under there. And we're just going to bring our arms out. And we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. And as we exhale, we're just going to bring the left arm underneath the right. Now you can bring the palms of your hands together, the backs of your hands together, just depending how tight your shoulders are. Just work with what is good for you. Inhale, exhale. Trying to release that stretch in the shoulders. Closing your eyes if you want some more focus. One more breath here. Release the arms gently. Bring the hands to the lower part of your back, squeezing those shoulder blades together, just lifting the chin. And then release. Inhale, the arms open. Now we're going to bring the right arm underneath. Bring the palms together with the backs of the hands, releasing the shoulders. Keep breathing. Working on opening your back body. One more breath. Releasing the hands. Bringing the hands to the lower back. Lifting the chin and the chest. Let's roll forward onto our knees. I'm going to just talk you through another breath. So the breath that we do currently, in through the nose, out through the mouth, that we still feel activated as though you're breathing and steaming up some glasses. There's another breath, which is the J breath, which is really good in active labor. So when you start to feel the urge to push, rather than doing it with your mouth open, to do it with your mouth closed. So I mentioned it before when we were in-person classes. It's kind of like it depends if you've done any hypnobirthing or anything. Some people call it bearing down, or when you have your surges and it's your, or J breath. So it's the same kind of breath. So you're in through the nose and your mouth is closed, but you're still activating the back of your throat. So your breath comes down more through your body than if you're out through your mouth. So it sort of kind of gets a little bit guttural, a little bit without the tension. So you're in, and you should, if you practice that right, you should feel your body kind of bearing down. So we don't want to overdo it at this stage, because we don't want to be at the stage that we're pushing. But this is a really good thing to practice a little bit so that you've got that in your muscle memory, in your bank, that you can take out as and when you need it. So coming on to our all fours, we're going to go into our circles. So finding a nice comfortable hip width apart, remembering that we're just relaxing our lower back here. We're not letting that drop. We're still keeping it nice and comfortable, not applying any pressure to your belly. And just creating your circles in a nice comfortable rhythm that you're used to. See how it feels to make them bigger. If you need to keep your knees wider, feel free. And just work with the circles a little bit. Practice your J breath. So you're in through your nose. And exhaling, using the back of your throat. One more in this direction. And let's pause fours, go in the opposite direction. Keep that movement going. One more move. And then coming back to center. So working with your breath, we're just going to tuck the toes under and we're going to draw a figure eight with your nose. So imagine however the figure eight is drawn on the mat, your body will naturally follow. So just get into your rhythm. Imagine you've got a pen or a paintbrush attached to your nose or your forehead. Keep breathing. Working with your breath, trying your ooh breath or your golden thread breath, whatever you feel. You can draw those circles as big as or as small as you need them. One more breath in this direction. And then pause and go in the opposite direction. If you can figure out what that is, it feels a bit odd. Working with your body, working with your breath. One more breath here. And then just release the toes. Sit back in your child's pose or your peaceful warrior. If you need to keep your head higher than your heart, if you're a bit dizzy, just sit up on your forearms. Taking a breath. Coming back up to all fours. I'm just going to go into some cat-cows here. So finding that nice, comfortable position. Knees hip width apart, inhaling. Protecting your lower back, and as you exhale, releasing your pelvic floor, drawing up your vertebrae by vertebrae. Find your own pace, your own rhythm here. Allowing your head just to hang. Your head is the last thing to fall. Pushing through the pads of your hands, your knees, the tops of your feet. Nice and slow. One more breath here. And then release. Tucking the toes under, bringing the knees a little bit wider. You're going to start in your cat here, or your cow, sorry, and as you exhale, we go back into your scooping cat. So sit back onto your legs, forward through your forearms and up. And again, tilting the pelvis under, inhaling. As you come forward, exhaling, releasing your pelvic floor as you exhale, drawing along your mat, up the wall, with your nose coming back, pushing through and up, using your arms, keeping your elbows tucked in, pushing off your forearms. Really allowing your arms to take the weight of the movement. One more breath here. And then release. Coming down again into your peaceful warrior or your child's pose. Just finding a nice, comfortable position to breathe. Inhaling, coming back up onto your knees. From here, we're going to bring our left foot forward. Left foot is coming up to the side of the mat, outside your hands. You're going to inhale your arms up, protecting your lower back. You're going to reach up towards the ceiling on your inhale, and as you exhale, we're just coming to a nice open twist. So still protecting the lower part of our body here, keeping the arms out. We're reaching forward, reaching back, relaxing the shoulders. Nice wide stance with your legs here. Keep breathing. If you need anything else under your supporting knee, pop a blanket or a cushion. Inhale the arms back up. And then dropping the arms, exhaling them back down. Keeping your right hand planted on the floor. Inhale the left arm up to the ceiling. Stay here for a breath. Lifting up out of your right shoulder. One more breath. Release that elbow into your thigh and swinging the arms forward and back, watching that arm as you go. Inhaling both arms up to the ceiling, releasing the arms and releasing that leg behind you. So just allow your hips a little bit of movement. Same thing on the other side. So we're bringing the right leg to the outside of the mat. We're going to inhale the arms up, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale as we lift up and open your body. I'm going to turn to face you if needed. So that's a nice wide stance. Your chest is open. Imagine two forces pulling you, stretching your arms, lifting through the crown of your head. Keep breathing. Inhale the arms back up. Floating the arms back down. Planting your left hand, right arm is coming up to the ceiling. Stretching, reaching those fingers. Inhale, release the arm into that elbow. Sorry, the elbow into that thigh. Releasing the arm forward, rotating back. One more time. Inhaling both arms up. Allowing your arms to float back down. Releasing the leg. Back to all fours. Let's tuck the toes under. We're going to come up to standing. So first of all, we're just going to come up to your down dog. You're just going to pedal your feet nice and wide here, nice and soft with your legs. Just drop one knee, pushing down through the other leg, and again on the other side. Just pedal the feet, keep them nice and wide, and then just walking your hands back. Slowly coming up, just to our half position here, hands in prayer. Allow your head just to hang. And slowly walking your hands up, coming up to standing. Allow your head to be the last thing that comes up. So we're just going to rock back and forth, creating that stability in our feet. So placing the toes down, big toe to the baby toe. A couple of times, just rocking back and forth, really feeling your feet. And then bending the knees slightly, tilting the pelvis under. Allowing the hands to come out, rolling the shoulders back, closing your eyes or lowering your gaze. Just standing here in Tadasana, taking a breath, feeling that weight of your body through every part of your feet. The heels, the arches, the outside edge balls of your feet, the toes. Feel your weight in every single toe if you can. Evenly spread. Feel lifted through your front body, the protection of your tilted pelvis, the softness of your belly, the heaviness of your arms and your shoulders, softness of your forehead and your eyes, the lifting you feel through the crown of your head. This pose is strong. You're a warrior, you're a mountain, you're immovable. You're lifting and you're grounding at the same time. This is who you are. Feel that strength that you have within you. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And then release the pose. Keeping the legs a little bit wider. Nice comfortable hip width apart. We're going to go into our energy arms. So remembering that if you do get dizzy, just stay more upright. But we're going to inhale the arms up. And then we're going to exhale, throwing anything away, pushing down through the heels of your feet. Just allow your arms to be ragdolls. Just allow them to fall and throw away any tension, any stress, anything that you don't need. Releasing the pressure from your shoulders, your upper back. Breathe out. Expel all that breath, all that negativity. 2 more breaths. Inhale, release the arms, back down. Keep the legs a little bit wider. So you've got a nice kind of sumo squat position. We're going to inhale the arms up and come down, hands through prayer into the heart center. Pushing down through your heels, lift up and back down. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that going in your own time, in your own pace. This is really nice. This really shows that we're working with our breath as we come up. And we exhale, we're working with gravity in our breath and our body to release, baby. And again. Really squeezing your bum as you come up. Pushing through your legs. And again. And then holding your prayer, just pulse a little bit, protecting your lower back, tucking your pelvis. Inhale, release. Release the arms, and then bringing the feet back together. Shifting the weight onto your left leg. We're going to go into our hip opener. So if you need something to hold on to, I always grab the lamp for some reason, but it's not sturdy. So find a wall or a chair or a wardrobe or something. We're just going to shift the weight to the left. We're going to inhale, the right leg up. We're going to flex the toe. If you allow the toe to hang, it adds more weight to your leg. So flex that foot. Keep the right hand onto your knee. And just gently open your hip. If that's okay for you, making sure that you're not jutting out with this hip, you're keeping the hips nice and neutral. Bring the other hand out and turn your head to look at your fingers. Relaxing the shoulders. We're just resting this hand for support more than holding the leg. One more breath. Release the hand. Bring the knee back in. Come back down. Take the legs, same thing on the other side. Inhale, flexing the foot, extend, opening your hip. You may feel it in your bum as well, which is good. Turning the hand, right hand out, looking over to your right, staying in this position. Keep breathing. Coming back, release the hand, release the foot. Lovely. So into another balance, we're going to go into our tree. So shift into your left-hand side. Just remembering we can bring that foot to our ankle for support. We can bring it a little bit higher, or again, we can bring it into our upper thigh. Just find whatever works for you. Inhale. Hands can come to the side. We've got hands high. We can bring hands into prayer. Wherever you are, try and keep your hips as neutral as possible. Don't want you to be sticking your hip out. Just find that balance, find that connection. With your Tadasana, this is the same. You've got that balance. These are strong poses. You've got lifting through the crown of your head. Lovely, ladies. One more breath. And then release. Brilliant. So we're lifting and we're grounding. Same thing on the other side. Finding whatever works for you. Finding the softness in your gaze. Softness in your jaw. One more breath. Releasing the hands, releasing the foot, and giving it a bit of a shake. Lovely. Coming back to your mat, top of your mat, we're going to roll down your knees. Allow your head to hang here in your prayer and half fold. Nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, we're just going to fold down to the floor. Allow your hands to come onto the mat. Bring your feet behind you. Lowering your knees at the same time. We're going to come back down to sitting. We're going to stretch our right leg out in front of us, keeping those toes active. And we're bringing the left leg as much as we can, whether it's to the side, perfect. Just keeping that knee, holding that leg tightly. Keep breathing, we're lifting. Hold on to that leg with your right arm and twist to your left. One more breath. Inhale, return back to center, release that leg. Same thing on the other side. So help yourself by bringing that leg in, holding that leg close. Still lifting tall through the crown of your head. Holding that leg with your your left arm, twisting behind you. Inhale and release. Bringing the feet back to seated. And we'll do our Mother in Lotus mudra to finish. So I don't know if I hope you remember, your hands are in prayer. We're going to inhale, open them into a book. Bring them back towards us. Lift them up just to eye level. Bring them back as a fold, bring them up to your lotus, and then down into prayer. If you remember and can close your eyes, feel free to do so. Exhale as you fold back towards you and lift. Inhale. Bring the hands back up into lotus, and then exhale. Down to prayer, and again. Open. Fold, lift. Exhale, bring them back towards you, up to your lotus. One more breath. Allow your hands just to rest on your heart center. And then leaning forward slightly, place them on the earth in front of you. And if you remember what card you had or what intention you set for yourself at the beginning, just revise that. Just revisit your intention and your mind and how your body's feeling. And as you sit in this strong position, lifting through the crown of the head, shoulders are relaxed. Notice your heart. Notice your breath. Just let your body relax. As we take 3 deep breaths in through the nose. And a nice sigh out through the mouth. One more time. Final breath. And bringing that gratitude, those intentions to your heart center. Lowering your chin to your chest slightly, bowing your head. Allowing your intentions and your focus to come with you. And just to sit with you for a few final breaths. Whatever you set for yourself this evening, ladies, I hope you hold that in your heart with you through the rest of the week. Just knowing that you can control your breath, you can control what happens with your body. And I hope that that brings you some sense of peace and some sense of ease and contentment. I wish you a really beautiful week, and thank you as always. It's lovely to teach you this evening. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just